Readers, my nephew is an expert at skateboarding, and the other day at the park he was teaching me about skateboarding. When he started teaching me, I thought he was speaking another language or something. He said, "To skateboard, you need a classic board and start practicing some pretty rad tricks. You should start by trying to do an ollie." Then he said, "To do an ollie, you'll have to get a cling grip on the deck. Hmm. You'll have to grab some air. He said something about an airwalk grab. One time, I think he even talked about a bale and fell down and couldn't get up to do it again. He said, "You have to be careful, though. If your bushings are dull, then your base plate will slide and you'll end up in a hopper." I just sat there with my mouth open and I stared at Troy. And then I said, "Troy, would you speak to me in English because I don't understand you?" He looked at me like I was crazy and he said, "I am talking in English. I'm talking the talk that a skateboarding expert talks." What I realized is that to grow knowledge about a topic, readers have to talk the talk of that topic by understanding and using the key words that go with it, the lingo. That is true of any topic. To be an expert on basketball, you can't dribble the ball and say that you're shooting it. Instead, you need to say that you're dribbling the basketball. And if you're an expert on basketball, you can't say, "I threw the ball into the ring." It's like basketball has its own language, it has its own lingo. And people who know about basketball don't just know how to play the game, they know how to talk the talk by using the lingo to speak the language of the topic. There are words like hoop, dribble, foul, and court. And if you want to sound like an expert about basketball, you need to learn to talk the talk by using basketball lingo. The thing is, sometimes keywords can be tough to read. You can get stuck over them. So I'm going to help you spend a few days getting stronger at being the kind of readers that learn and use the lingo to talk the talk of different topics. Today, I want to teach you that even before nonfiction readers start to read a new book, one they expect will probably be filled with topic specific vocabulary, they think, "What key words do I expect to run into?" And they generate a little list. Later, when readers encounter one of those words in the book, they don't get as stuck. Instead, they think, "I knew that word would be there." Let's look at this book, Tigers, and think of words that we already know about this topic. We should try to talk the talk of tigers. Then when we read, we'll notice those key words and also find new words. Tigers. What are some key words that might go with the topic that we already know? I'm thinking of words like stripes, cubs. Wonder what some other keywords are. Maybe hunters or jungle, animals. Wow, it seems like we're really getting into the tiger lingo. We're anticipating the keywords that we might meet inside the book. We're talking the talk of the topic by thinking about the lingo before we even start reading. Now, as we read, we may be very likely to run into some of these key words. And when we do, we can say, "Aha, we've been expecting you. We knew that you would be in this book." Tigers are big and beautiful. Wait a minute. This is one of those key words we were expecting to see. Animals. Aha! We knew you'd be in this book. Now we can use this key word to really think about what we are learning about tigers.